Take a look at this. Scout ship setting sail. I can handle it.
Here we are, back in Logris. It was a lot tougher to get in the first time.
More funny than tough, if you ask me.
Oh, you mean Velvet's little dove act? Coo, coo.
I'd be careful teasing her if I were you. You know how she can get.
Oh, don't act like you didn't enjoy it too. I'm sure you did, right? Good little boys don't lie to adults, you know.
I might have. Just a little.
Say it like a dove.
It was funny. Coo, coo.
Move it or die.
Take that! Devour! Grounding strike!
Good.
Finish! Lock and raven! Now! Gotcha! Take that! Devour! Here again! Cerberus wave! Lock and raven! Gotcha! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Cerberus wave! Finish! Lock and raven! Gotcha! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Rising falcon! Grounding strike! Gotcha! Absorber! Lock and raven! Gotcha! Take that! Devour! Next! Turn deck! Cerberus wave! Not finish! Lock and raven! Gotcha! Take that! Devour! Rising falcon! Take that! Devour!
Wide open!
Blood moon! Rising falcon! Finish! Lock and raven! Gotcha!
If you want to live, get out of my way.
You better be ready. Take that! Devour! Cerberus wave! Now finish! Lock and raven!
Too slow!
Take that! Devour! Slow down! Turn back! Cerberus wave! Now finish! Lock and raven!
Die!
Gotcha! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Turn back! Cerberus wave! That'll finish! Lock and raven! Take that! I'll help you! Devour! Turn back! Turn back! Cerberus wave!
Crusher!
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating? Crash! Next! Or is it just me? Take that! Devour!
Eat it! Die!
Cerberus wave! Finish! Lock and raven!
No escape!
We're finished here. Let's go.
I won't run away!
Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! Burn! Who wants some next?
Got you! Take that! Devour!
Gaze upon my fiery mirror!
Cerberus wave! Battle finish! Lapis Raven!
You're wide open!
Take that!
Burn!
Devour!
I'll rule you!
Grounding strike! Dark Raven!
I won't go easy on
Take
you!
that!
Gaze upon my
Devour!
fiery mirror!
You're wide open!
Rising Falcon!
Eat it!
Take that!
Blades of wind! Slice them! Air thrust!
Grounding strike! Rising Falcon! Finish! Lapis Raven!
Come on, really?
I'll finish this quick!
Devour! Grounding strike! I'll help you! Devour!
You're wide open!
Cerberus wave! Finish!
Let's go!
Got you! Take that!
You're wide open! You're
Cerberus
wide open!
wave! Rising Falcon! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Got you! Take that! Devour! Grounding strike!
You're wide open!
Lapis Raven! Devour!
No escape! Die!
Cerberus wave! The finish! Scarlet Edge!
Cross! Cross!
Got you! Take that! Devour!
I won't go easy on you!
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Move it or
Got
die!
you! Take that! Devour! Finish! Lapis
Go!
Raven!
Wind!
Whirl!
Chill them to the bone!
Take that!
Frickin' Photon!
Got you!
Blades of wind!
Cerberus
Slice
wave!
them!
Rising Falcon! Finish! Lapis Raven!
Skies like beguile!
Got you! Take that! Devour! Realm Absorber! Got you! Finish! Lapis Raven! Got you! Take that!
You're
Devour!
wide open!
Grounding strike! Battle! Got you! Finish! Lapis Raven! Clear all! Got you!
Come on, really?
Move it or die!
Take that! Devour! Cool down! Cerberus
Push
Battle! Finish! Lapis Raven! Out of my way! Got you! Take that! Devour! Clear all! Cerberus!
You're wide open!
Wave!
This is the
Finish!
Reaper's
Lapis
power.
Raven!
Let's go! You're
Got you!
wide
Take
open!
that! Devour! Cool down! Cerberus Wave!
You're wide open!
Finish! Lapis Raven! Clear all!
Kill.
Got you! Take
Dead
that!
yet.
Devour! That all you got? Got you! Cool down! Cerberus Wave!
You're wide open!
Lapis Raven!
Burn! Who wants some next?
Take that! Devour! Clear all! Rising Falcon! Rising Falcon! Take that! Devour! No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating crash! Better watch your step! Take that! Devour!
Hey, is everyone all right?
Bloodwing butterflies operate in the Empire's shadows. Not even the Abbey knows their full scope beyond whispers and rumor. And you all have a connection to them, don't you?
Dark and interconnected is the underworld. We've heard voices in the shadows, glimpsed faces behind paper-thin masks.
The attack on High Priest Gideon. Was that at their behest?
Yeah, the Bloodwings asked us to take him out.
We did it in exchange for information that could lead us to Artorias.
Information? You would assassinate a man for mere information?
Yes, information on the shepherd who rules the world. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
We just work with them when our interests align. Nothing more.
That's the kind of thin justification I'd expect to hear from them, too.
But the Bloodwings were acting upon knowledge that the High Priest was harming the people of the city.
You're right. The incident with the nectar was the Church's failing. And it seems that the Bloodwing Butterfly Network goes further and deeper than we had thought.
They knew about the barrier at the throne, too.
And Velvet's expertise at dove mimicry.
Would you stop bringing that up?
Dove mimicry? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
There was a dove near the dock checkpoint. That's all.
Huh?
Right! It was a black, full-chested dove, wasn't it? Cuckoo!
A black, full-chested dove? Is that some sort of underworld code word?
Devour!
You're wide open!
Cerberus Wave!
That's all.
Finish! Scarlet Edge! Yep! Got you! Take that! Devour! Is it hot or is it get? Cerberus Wave!
Hold up!
Finish!
You're
Scarlet
wide
Edge!
open!
Take that! Devour!
Desire be killed!
Cerberus Wave! Rising Falcon!
No escape!
Take that! Devour!
Die! You're wide
Rising
open!
Falcon!
Place
Take that! Devour! Away the shadows of Surrogate! Cerberus Wave! Not finished!
Wind light!
Scarlet Edge! Absorber! Got you! Take that! Devour!
And another one
Cerberus
down.
Wave! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Take that! Devour! Surrogate! Cerberus Wave! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Take that! Devour! Clear all! Rising Falcon! Surrogate! Cerberus Wave! No mercy!
You thought I'd stop there?
Annihilating crash! Clear all! Gaze upon my fire! Devour! Pay the town down! Triple! Got you! Finish! Like a raven! Bloodwall! Got you! Take that! Devour! Got you! Take that! Up!
If you want to live, get out of my way.
I'll end this quickly.
Devour! I'll help you! Cerberus Wave!
You're wide open!
Burn! Raven!
Hit it!
Way!
No escape!
Take that! Devour!
wide open!
That's all you got!
Dire
Cerberus Wave! Rising Falcon! I'll finish! Laughing Raven! Got you! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! Dire be
Cerberus
killed!
Wave! Finish! Scarlet Edge!
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself. Don't waste my time.
Devour! Roll down!
Cross!
Surrogate!
You're wide open!
Finish! Laughing Raven! Absorber! Take that! Devour! Dark Pin! Surrogate! Cerberus Wave! Rising Falcon! Absorber! Scarlet Edge!
You're wide open!
Take that! Devour!
This is the Reaper's power!
Roll down!
No escape! You're wide open!
Finish! Laughing Raven! Take that! Devour! I will go easy on you! Out of my
No
way!
escape!
Got you!
You're wide open!
Cerberus
Dire
Wave!
be
Rising
killed!
Falcon! Finish! Laughing Raven! I'll help you!
This
Devour! I won't go easy on you! Silver's way! The finish! Absorber!
Hey, is everyone all right?
Let's do our best! Take that! Devour! Blast away the shadows of darkness! Finish! Blast of Raven! Clear off! Got you! Take that! Devour!
Eat it!
Slow down!
You're wide open!
Silver's way! Rising Falcon! Finish! Blast of Raven! Brendan Flash! Take care of now! Devour! Slow down! Rising Falcon! Clear
You're wide open!
Blast of Raven! Another one down! Got you! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Silver's way! The finish! Blast of Raven! Got you! Devour! Silver's way! Finish! Got you! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Rising Falcon!
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
We can do this!
Slow down! Take that! Devour! Slow down!
How's
Is that
that?
all you got? Got you! Slow down! Finish! Are there more? Raven!
They were nothing.
Looks like you want to die.
Devour!
Place of
Silver's way! Next! Finish! Blast of Raven! Take that! Devour! Rising Falcon! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Too far! Got you! Finish! Blast of Raven!
Wide open!
Got you! Blood Moon!
Wow, all sorts of things popped out! Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
Not worth my
Slow
time.
down! Too close! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Too close! Next! Finish! Blast of Raven!
No escape!
Take that! Devour! Out of my way!
Not even worth my time.
Guess it's
Time
time to fight!
Wide open!
Slow down!
Die!
Finish! Blast of Raven! Clear off! Gaze upon my fiery mirrors! Devour!
Die!
Too close!
You're wide open!
Next!
Who wants some
Finish! Blast of Raven! Easy kick that! Devour! I will go easy on you! Silver's way! Finish! Blast of Raven! Clear off! Easy got you! Take that! Devour! Here and now! Slow down! Rising Falcon!
You're wide open!
Silver's way!
Die!
Finish! Blast of Raven! Take that! Devour!
How's that?
Silver's way!
Up!
Finish! Scarlet!
Yes, I know. I'm incredible. Man, the capital sure is big.
Yeah, with historical buildings and artisans and all, there's much of interest here for a boy who loves to learn.
Uh-huh.
Sightseeing's nice and all, but don't wander off and get lost.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry about him. He can take care of himself.
I know. I was just saying. Eleanor, I need you to wait outside. The boss of the Bloodwings knows an exorcist is with us, but...
Say no more. I'm sure they have clients who wouldn't appreciate their faces being known to the Abbey.
Correct. Laphicet, you stay with Eleanor.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
My thanks for coming all this way. It's been a while. Would you care for a peach pie?
What do you want?
It would do you good to unwind every now and again, you know. Stretch a bow too far and its string is bound to snap.
What do you want?
I would like you to escort this person out of the capital.
Something smells about this. Literally. Where am I taking them?
Somewhere the authorities can't reach them.
Sounds nice. I could do with such a place myself.
No joke. We've been looking for a place to lay low, but we haven't had any luck yet.
Well, come to think of it, I've heard a rumor that it's been a while since the Abbey has had any contact from Titania.
The prison island.
Titania? But I thought the Abbey was in direct control of that place. Has the situation there gotten that bad since you left?
Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. I think it might work.
Yeah, could make a decent hideout, actually. The Therians could definitely get their fill of malevolence there.
And the Abbey is far too goody-goody to imagine an escaped prisoner would ever return to her prison by her own free will.
At the very least, I'd say it's worth checking out.
I take it our intel has proven useful.
It has. But before we go, have you heard anything about the Abbey harboring demons?
I'm aware there was a demon in the villa, and that it has been relocated.
Where?
I can't say right this moment, but I'm sure we will find out shortly.
All right, then in exchange for this passenger's safety, I want more information on that demon.
You've got a deal. Eisen, I heard about your confrontation with Melchior. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you find him.
Yeah, you really blew that one, Toots.
It's fine. What's done is done.
Have you given up on finding Ifrid?
No, I haven't. The crew and I will do whatever we can to quash the Abbey's plans. We do them enough damage, and the Abbey ought to start thinking about putting their hostage to good use. They'll set him up as a trap for us, and that's when we'll steal him back.
Attacking the Abbey to create an opening for his escape.
Clever.
It's what Ifrid would do. That's all.
They're taking a while.
Yeah.
The Shepherd has a special mission for you. You are to protect the Malak Laphicet and bring him to the Logres Abbey headquarters.
What's wrong?
Hey, you want to take a walk around the capital for a bit? I can show you some of the sights.
But,
You can't trust me. I understand.
no, it's not that. I promise. I'd love to go sightseeing with you, Eleanor.
Laphicet. Well, we'll do it another time, okay?
Why?
It's just, you know, Velvet would get mad at us.
Get mad about what?
Ah, you're done. And who is this?
A VIP entrusted to us by the head of the Bloodwings. We're stowing them away on Titania where the bad guys can't get at them.
The prison island? Just who is this person?
Didn't ask.
What?
Hey, something smells nice.
Huh?
Stop sniffing things. We're leaving.
Take a look at this. Scout ship setting sail.
I can't believe you take a job without bothering to ask who you're escorting or why.
The less you know, the less trouble you invite.
Move it or die.
Take that!
Let's go! Cross! You're wide open!
Scarlet out! Take that! Devour! Cerberus Wave! Rising Falcon! Scarlet out! Take that! Devour! Serengeti! No mercy!
You thought I'd stop there?
Annihilating Crash! Next! Got you!
Crusher! Frost! Not good!
Take that! Devour! Serengeti! Take that! Carve them up! Take that! Devour!
Blades of wind!
Take that! Carve them up! Take that! Devour! Got you! Scarlet out! Clear off! Got you! Take that! Devour! Got you! Take that! Carve them up! Got you! Take that! Carve them up!
Hey, is everyone all right?
Not worth my time.
Cross! Cerberus Wave! Take that!
You're wide open! That's all.
Is that all you got?
Die!
Got you! Take that! Devour!
Tremble! Flash step! You're just lucky I made it quick. You're fighting the Reaper!
Devour! Got you! Finish! Lack of Raven! Is that all you got? Got you! Take that! Devour! Is that all you got? Slow down! Did I get it? Running strike! Got you! Finish! Lack of Raven! Blast away the take that! Devour! Never seen that! Cerberus wave! Lack of Raven! Got you! Take that! Devour! Rising Falcon!
Wind killed him to the bone!
Cerberus wave!
No escape!
Lack of Raven! Clear off! Got you! Or is it Devour?
No escape!
Slow down!
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Guess it's time to fight.
Devour! Turn it! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carve into flesh! Lethal pain! Clear got you! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Cerberus wave!
No escape! Too
Got
slow!
you!
Die!
Cerberus wave!
You're wide open!
Lack of Raven!
And another one down.
Take that!
Fiery
Devour!
mirrors. Kaleidos ray.
Got you! Take that! Devour!
This is... If you want to live, get out of my way. Move it or die.
Take that! Devour!
No escape! You're wide open!
Got you! Finish! Lack of Raven! Got you! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Rising Falcon! Rising Falcon! Got you! Finish! Lack of Raven! Better watch your step! Got you! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Rising Falcon!
This is the
Kaleidos
Reaper's
ray!
power.
I will Raven on you! Take that! Devour!
Got Fang!
Got you!
Are there more?
You're wide open!
I'll help
Yes.
you! Rising Falcon! Finish! Lack of Raven! I will go easy on you! Devour! Clear off! Got you! Slow down! Too close!
Well, that about does it. Time to dish out spankings.
Devour! Slow down!
You're wide open!
Cerberus wave!
Die or be killed!
Finish!
That's
Lack
all,
of Raven!
I'll help you.
Got you! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Too close! Running strike! Got you! Finish! Lack of Raven! Clear off! Got you! Take that! Devour!
Eat it!
Slow down!
You're wide open!
Running
This is the
strike!
Reaper's
Rising
power.
Falcon! Finish! Lack of Raven! Clear off! Take that! Devour!
And another one down.
You're wide open!
Finish! Lack of Raven!
Hold up! You're wide open!
Got you!
No
Take
escape!
that! Devour! I will go easy on you!
Blades of wind, slice
Take
them!
that! Devour!
Air thrust!
Rising Falcon! Now take that! Devour!
Its guardian was angry at it. Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart? Yeah, sort of.
I'll end this quickly.
Devour! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carved into flesh! Lethal pain! Got you!
Kaleidos ray.
Got you! Absorber!
I'll help you.
Take that! Devour!
Fire!
Take that! Carve!
And another one
That's
down.
your neck! Take that! Carve! Got you! Take that! Carve! Is that all you got?
What in the world?
Take that! Carve! Got
You're
you!
wide
Slow
open!
down. Turn back! Scarlet Edge! Take that! Devour! Actuated Shadows of Darkness! Reverse Wave! Rising Falcon! Clear Finish! Lots of damage! Take that! Devour!
Another one down. Blood Moon!
Reverse Wave! Finish! Lots of Raven! Take that! Devour! Take that! Next!
No escape! You're wide open!
We won, right? Right? I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
Take that! Devour! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Take that! Devour! Rising Falcon! Grounding Strike! Got you! Scarlet Edge! Got you! Take that! Devour!
Are there more?
Rising Falcon!
I won't go easy on you. Or is it just...
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Who was that caped man?
I do not know, but his hawk seemed extraordinarily well trained.
Trained to hunt, maybe?
I'd imagine. It takes a great deal of time and money to train a bird like that. What is it?
I smell something nice.
Indeed. The scent is somehow familiar. It can't be.
What are you two sniffing at?
Aha! They're bloodhounds on the hunt! But we're talking about hawks hunting, aren't we?
Come again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse my poor manners.
Here I come! Got you, too close! Take that! Devour! Got you, too close! Finish! Strike! Take that! Devour! Got you, finish! Lunar Surface! Take that! Devour!
Come on, really?
Here I come! Got you, too close! Grounding Strike! Take that! Devour! Got you, too close! Got you! You won't get away! Jet Blizzard! Take that! Devour! Got you, too close! Cerberus Wave! Finish! Scarlet!
Come on, really?
Here I come! Got you, too close! Cerberus Wave! Take that! Devour! Got you, too close! Finish! Discord! Take that! Devour! Got you, too close! Finish! Scarlet Edge! No mercy!
Wounds that won't heal!
Carved into flesh! Lethal pain!
Come on, really?
Here I come! Got you, too close! Cerberus wave, take that! Devour! Got you, too close! Drowning strike! Finish! Break boost! Take that! Devour! Got you, too close! Cerberus wave! You won't get away! Slow Inferno!
Come on, really?
Here I come! Got you, too close! Cerberus wave, take that! Devour! Got you, too close! Drowning strike! Got you! Scarlet Edge, take that! Devour! Got you, too close! Cerberus wave! Finish! Laughing Raven!
Come on, really?
Here I come! Got you, too close! Cerberus wave, take that! Devour! Got you, too close! Cerberus wave, finish! Discord! Ah! Take that! Devour! Got you, too close! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carved into flesh! Lethal pain!
Come on, really?
This is bullcrap. You're gouging us just 'cause you can.
Well, if you want to pay less, maybe you should go find someone more generous.
Looks like they're at it again.
What's happening?
Benwick, snap out of it! Benwick!
I was haggling for supplies, and...
Tell you what, I'll give you a fair price. Actually, just take what you need. We should all endeavor to help contribute to the common good of humanity, rather than selfishly pursue wanton profit.
What? Are you sure?
No. Wait. What was I saying?
You felt that too, didn't you, kiddo? Yeah, it disappeared, but I felt a strong force coming from somewhere to the north.
It's called a domain, a Moloch zone of influence.
Wait, if it's north of here, then...
The Empyrean's throne?
Did that happen because of something Innominat and Artorias did?
I don't know.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We should get far away from here, and quickly.
So, the suppression.
Well, that was certainly off-putting. But our job with Tabitha comes first. And we need a hideout soon, too.
True enough.
All right. We're safely on the rolling waves. Don't you think it's time you showed us your face, Mystery Monk?
You're right. My apologies.
I knew it! Prince Percival!
Percival Ilmid Asgard, crowned prince and heir to the throne of the Midgand Kingdom.
So he's next in line, is he?
It looks like someone already had me figured out.
Yes, Your Highness. I could tell from your fragrant wood scent, as only the royal family may wear it. But if I may ask, why?
Must I explain myself to gain your aid? I myself could ask what an exorcist is doing consorting with members of the underworld.
I don't...
It doesn't matter why you're here. On this ship, you're here for us to use to our advantage.
Treat me as you will. It's not like I can ever go back.
For a fellow born with silver spoons spewing out of his mouth, Princie Poo's rather laid back.
Prince Percival is an upstanding man, renowned for both his intelligence and his fair, just demeanor. It's widely believed that with him on the throne, Midgand's prosperity will continue and...
Look, I played dumb earlier, but I smelled that scent too. He wore it for us to notice. He wanted us to know just what sort of position he held, and how useful he could be to us.
He surprised me, at least.
Do you think we're being led into another trap?
We definitely can't take that possibility off the table.
When the time comes, he'll make a good hostage, if nothing else.
Not if the ones we face are after his life too.
For now, let's just make sure we keep an eye on him.
The prince. He said he couldn't go back.
I wonder why.
The whole island's a prison. It's like a secret fort or something.
Weirdly quiet, though.
Yeah, I don't see a single exorcist on watch.
Let's scope out the inside.
An exorcist!
Are you all right?
Headless Knight's back.
She's dead.
The Headless Knight is back?
Think this is the demon that attacked her?
Another prison riot?
Kurogane, Dial, you two protect Kamoana and the prince.
Understood.
Gotcha!
You stupid monkey. You're giving me a headache.
Stay sharp! This one must have survived the riot!
I did good, didn't I?
So did the Abbey actually fail to quell the riot?
I find that hard to believe. The prison was heavily staffed with exorcists.
Perhaps it was venomization.
Venomization?
A dark ritual, forcing demons to eat each other in order to produce ever stronger demons.
So the demons devoured each other, creating a demon too powerful for the exorcists to control?
I imagine the riot didn't help.
Now whose fault could that have been, I wonder?
Whatever happened doesn't matter to us now. We need to focus on how to take this place for ourselves.
That exorcist from before said something about a headless knight, right?
That one's probably the leader.
Then we hunt it down and destroy it.
Until we capture the island, let's use this room for our staging ground. I'll leave the prince and Kamoana to you two. Eliminate any enemies who come in.
Understood.
Don't expect much from me, but all right.
Kamoana, if anything happens, call for me and I'll come running to protect you, okay?
Okay, you stay safe too, Eleanor.
Let's go.
Let's do our best! Take that! Blast away the shadows of darkness! You won't get away!
Windlass!
I want you! Take that!
Blades of wind! Slice them!
You won't get away!
Wide open!
Take that!
Blades of wind! Slice them! Air thrust!
You won't get away! Take that! Is it hard to defeat me? Fire! Out of my way! Blast away the shadows of darkness! You won't get away! Everyone take that!
Blades of wind! Slice them!
Battle in the box!
Starts to spare! Kindle a beacon head! Starts to spare! Kindle a beacon of hope!
I won't go easy on you!
You're wide open!
Here and now! Take that!
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Don't waste my time.
Absorber! Take that! I'll own you!
You won't get away.
Toledo's way! Take that!
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Who wants some next?
You won't get away.
Take that!
You're wide open!
You won't get away.
You're wide open! You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Was that supposed to be a joke? Take a look at this.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ship setting sail.
Hey, Magilu. I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called your heavy book, for flower pressings. Your curiosity truly knows no bounds, does it, kiddo? Okay, nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book, the one I use for flower pressings, is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry. Bienfu likes to write poems? Yep. You'd never guess it, but he's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell. That's heavy stuff. Isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully, oppressively heavy. Magilu, your face has gone all sinister looking.
This island reeks with malevolence.
I imagine it's emanating from all the big old demons roaming about.
I'll finish this now.
I'll help you! Bring in time here and now! You won't get away.
Guile!
I'll take that. Hold it! I will go easy on you. Rising Falcon.
You won't get away. Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Not worth my time.
You won't get away. Clear up! You won't get away. Take that!
I was amazing, wasn't I? Everyone ready to play?
Sky's lit for guile! Victory bell!
You won't get away. You won't get away.
Easy peasy.
You're wide open!
I'll help you.
Blades of wind!
Is it
Slice
hard or
them!
is it doable? I will go easy on
You're wide open!
They were nothing.
Let's get started.
Let's go! Die! You're wide open! Kill them to the bone! Bridget Photon!
Out of my way! Lunar Serpent!
Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
Out of my way!
You're wide open!
Lunar Serpent!
Blast them!
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
We can do this! Slow down! Blast away the sharpness! Devour!
You won't get away!
Slow turtle!
You're wide open!
Another victory.
I can fight you! Take that!
You're wide open! That's all!
You won't get away! Blast away the shadows of darkness! Now take that!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Blast away the shadows of darkness!
You're wide open!
Slow down! You won't get away!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Hey, is everyone all right?
Hey, it's you again.
I'm so busy. I'm so busy I can't even notice what's going on around me.
You're not fooling anybody. Why bother?
I was hoping to not have to deal with yous guys. Whenever I run into yous, I always lose so much monies.
Because Velvet always forces unreasonable demands on you?
Oh, Miss Exorcist! Your concern warms my little turtle's heart.
I'm not forcing anything. I just think he's trying to take advantage of us by fixing his prices well above market rate.
Price fixing? As in deliberately marking up items so as to take advantage of the less fortunate? I was under the impression that the Abbey strictly forbade such unscrupulous business tactics.
Ah! Perish the thought, Miss. Our accounting is always above board. 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. No matter whens and no matter wheres, you can get whatever you needs for the same fair price.
That's good to hear. Eleanor, give the nice turtles that smile he so desires.
I'm sure running a business is hard work. Hang in there.
Much obliged.
I'll end this quickly.
Take that! You won't get away!
Guys, like the guile!
Take that! Make it like that! You won't get away! Devour! Got you! Absorber! Clear off! Take that! Devour! Got you! Grounding strike! Tornado Ray! I will go easy on you! Take that! Devour!
Come on, really?
Move it or die!
Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
Better watch your step! I will go
You're
easy!
wide open! You're wide open!
Wait, mine! I'll help you! I will go easy!
Perfalmost victory! Perfalmost? Basically perfect, but, you know, playing it cool. Guess it's time to fight!
Better watch your step! Devour!
You're wide open!
You won't get away! Inferno!
You're wide open! You're wide open!
Better watch your step!
You're wide open!
You won't get away!
You're wide open!
You won't get any pity or compassion from me. I'll finish this now.
No escape! You're wide open! Burn! Too slow!
You won't get away!
Well, that about does it.
I won't run away!
You're wide open! Blades of wind, slice them! You're wide open!
You won't get away!
You're wide open! You're wide open!
What's this? Are we done already?
We can do this! Slow down! Blast it! Take that! Devour! Slow down! You won't get away! Here and now!
You're wide open!
Take that! Devour! Clear off! Now take that! Devour! Easy on you! Slow down!
You're wide open!
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself.
wide open!
Finish! Take the town red! Take that!
You're wide open!
I will follow you! That all you got? Take that! Blast away the shadows of darkness! Murder down! Clear out! Take that!
Wind, kill them to the bone! Frigid Muton! Rumble!
Finish!
Too slow!
Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! Wind, kill them to the bone! Frigid!
You won't get away!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
I hope I did a good job.
Looks like you want to die.
Take that!
Skies like the guy! Illusory Veil!
You won't get away! Take that! Devour! I will outweigh you! You won't get away!
Windland! You're wide open!
You won't get away! Take that! I will devour you! Devour! Paint the town red!
Eat it! You're wide open!
Absorber!
You're wide open! Too slow!
Take that! Devour!
Illusory not good!
I was amazing, wasn't I?
Looks like you want to die.
You won't get away!
You're wide open! Die or get killed!
That all you
Who wants some next?
That all you took?
You're wide open!
I will you! Take that! Blast away the shadows!
It's over, right?
Take a look at this. Show him how Ifreed's crew can sail.
From the way you were talking, it seemed like you had an idea of who was behind the riot. What happened here?
I'd think someone in your position would know.
There were reports of a large riot, but I was caught up in chasing you, so I heard little else.
It was a small affair, really. Velvet Rokuro and I were being held on this island.
Velvet instigated the other prisoners to riot so that we could escape.
She used the prisoners? Yeah. You'd expect different from me?
How did it end?
We didn't stay to see, but the prisoners were losing badly. At least, that's what it looked like. But if that was the case, then where did all the exorcists go?
I know Oscar left to report the incident, but the other guards should have remained at their posts.
Well, if they didn't flee, we have to assume they were all killed.
By this headless knight, perhaps? Well, no sense losing our heads, I suppose. But it looks like we're in for a heck of a fight.
All we have to do is mop up anyone who's left.
Good at beating up the weak ones.
Die!
I'll rock you! Lunar Serpent! Is that all you got? Take that! Devour! Sharp thing!
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Not worth my time.
Take that! Devour! Slow down!
You won't get away.
Take the heavy! Look out! Take that! Devour!
Die!
They were nothing.
Here I come! Take that!
Wide open! We will kill them to the bone!
Take that! Devour! The way the
Freaking
shadows
go!
We're
wide open!
Bring it slow! Here it is! Dark thing! Take that! Devour! Slow down!
Hold up! Eat it!
You won't get away.
Like the wind, slice them!
Take that! Devour!
No escape!
These
You're wide open!
You won't get away.
The way the shadows
You're wide open!
Hey, is everyone all right?
Let's get started! Take that!
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
You won't get away.
Gaze upon my fire and ears!
You're wide open!
I'm
Not dead yet.
I'll help you! I will go easy on you! Rising Falcon! Spell Absorber! I'll help you!
And another one.
You're wide open!
If you want to live, get out of my way. Not worth my time.
You won't get away.
You're wide open! Tremble! You're wide open!
Rising Falcon!
You won't get away.
Blades of wind, slice them!
You won't get away.
You're wide open!
Wow, all sorts lots of things popped out. Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
I'll finish this now.
Take that!
Let's go! Cross!
You won't get away.
You're wide open! Bird!
I was just getting warmed up.
The Headless Knight!
He must be the product of the venomization.
Well, he definitely looks vicious enough.
Not as vicious as our Velvet, though. Where's his voice even coming from?
I don't know.
You're defenseless!
Look inside.
Bird! Earth and wind calling the spirit!
Well, that takes care of that.
Yeah.
I feel something again.
More malevolence?
No, another Earth Pulse point. It must be on this island.
I sense it too. It's very close.
Directly underneath us, I would guess.
What is this place?
Welcome to the most secure cell in the entire complex. The darkest hole in Titania. Feel anything, Laphicet?
Yeah, I think this is the Earth Pulse point.
If this cell is where the Earth Pulse point is, then does that mean it housed a Therian?
Yeah. And a real hungry one at that. Every day, they would toss demons into its cell. It would devour its fill, then wipe the blood from its lips. Never once realizing, it was delivering to Inominat the malevolence of hundreds of demons and prisoners. And then one day, there appeared before it a female Moloch, who shattered the barrier and freed the Therian from its cage. But the Therian knew no mercy, and it devoured its liberator. And it was then... It was then I obtained the power. The power to avenge my brother.
Velvet, you're a Therian?
This prison island was a feeding ground for the Therian, harnessing the malevolence created by the prisoners within.
But because Velvet escaped, the malevolence went out of control.
Wow, the same darn thing that happened back in Kamawana's village.
Lord Artorias would never have done such a thing.
No? What's so unbelievable? That he used his wife's brother as a human sacrifice? That he imprisoned his wife's sister? Because that's what your damned holy shepherd did! All to get his hands on Inominat's power!
I'm sure he had a reason for...
A reason? To spare the world of its pain? Don't give me that! Who will spare my brother's pain? Who will soothe my brother's despair? He murdered my little brother, Laphie! And you'll stand there and tell me it was for the greater good? At any rate, that's one less Therian for us to track down.
Velvet.
Help! Eleanor! Come, Moana? What? Did Velvet yell at you so hard you're starting to hear voices now? I have a feeling something's wrong. Kamoana could be in danger.
But we already beat the Headless Knight.
I still can't shake this feeling. Please, let's go back and check on them.
So, Velvet is a Therian, is she? I knew there was something off about her.
But it's what she cried out that's really on my mind. Laphicet, is Velvet truly Lord Artorias' younger sister?
She never told me.
If it were true, I suppose it would explain her knowledge of Lord Artorias' training.
If you're so curious, why not ask her yourself? Hey, Velvet, what's your connection to Artorias?
Rokuro, have some tact!
I heard you whispering. Doesn't bother me. Artorias was married to my late sister, Celica. He was our brother-in-law. We lived together for more than 10 years.
That does explain a few things.
So he sacrificed his little brother and turned his sister into a Therian.
But you were his family.
To his view of the grand scheme, family is inconsequential. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. All he did was act according to his ideal logic. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get moving. I'll finish this now.
Take that!
Blades of wind, slice them! You're wide open!
Max, you won't get away!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Not even worth my time.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
I'll take that! Devour!
No escape!
You won't get away!
You're wide open! Die!
Take that! Devour! That all you get? Blizzard!
Windlass! This is the Reaper!
Take that! Devour!
Hey, is everyone all right?
So it turns out that Velvet is a Therian who consumes malevolence.
And too much malevolence is what changes people into demons. Strong enough malevolence can persist after the person who created it dies, turning their corpse or spirit into a raging monster. That's how undead and phantom demons come about.
Then the demons Velvet killed turned back into humans because she devoured their malevolence.
Yeah, and consequently, they avoided becoming undead or anything like that.
So she saved them. Well, I mean, a corpse is a corpse, of course.
Do you think she could devour only the malevolence and turn a living demon human again?
Unfortunately, that's impossible due to malevolence's self-reinforcing nature. When Therians are connected to Enominat through an Earth Pulse point, they seem to be able to absorb small concentrations of malevolence from the surrounding area and inhibit the creation of new demons. But any human who builds up enough malevolence to turn into a demon will keep producing malevolence as long as they live.
That's right. To devour any malevolence, I need to cut it off at the source. That's how my powers work.
Velvet, I'm sorry.
I don't mind it. Actually, I find it convenient. This way, I'll never forget my hatred for Artorias.
Plus, as long as you stay away from an Earth Pulse point, you get to keep the power of any malevolence you consume.
Fuel for my hatred, yes.
I can fight you! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
You won't get away! Devour! I will dance on you! You won't get away!
You're wide open!
Take that! You won't get away!
No escape!
I will dance on you! Take that! Devour! Are there more? Not all you want! You won't get away!
Cross!
You won't get away!
This fight is over! Ah! That was Kamana! Kamana! Eleanor! You really came back for me. A promise is a promise, sweetheart.
A headless knight and a horse demon.
It's giving off a ton of malevolence.
This must be the true survivor of the venomization process.
Oh, I get it! The dying exorcist lady wasn't saying Headless Knight is back. She was going for Headless Knight on horseback.
Whatever the case, we'll fight whoever we have to claim this island.
Now I can't help but wonder how the horse is named.
Get close and look if you're that curious.
You're the
escape!
Zero impact! Got you!
Smash them!
Blast away the
Don't
shadow!
let! Flash them!
Spell absorber! Things! Flip wall!
No escape! Die! Tremble! Flash
I'll
them!
help you! Got you!
How's that? Let's go!
Let it drop!
Too slow!
Is it hot or is it just me? Swirling black quagmire!
No escape! No escape! You're wide open!
Got you!
Tremble!
Kaleido
Flash
flip!
them! Don't let!
Got you! Take that! Devour! Got you! You're defenseless! Zero impact! Blast
No
away the
escape!
shadows of
No
darkness!
escape!
Let it drop! Got you! Got you!
Let's go! How's that?
Got you! Blast away the shadows of darkness! Take that! Devour! There was your triple! Finish! You're
Kill them
defenseless!
to the bone!
Zero impact! Take that! Devour! Got you! Too close! Ground strike! Finish! You're defenseless! Zero impact!
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
Crash! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Binding order!
Ready to die? Whatever comes next, this is just the first step! To kill you! Howling Dragon!
Now, with a single breath, they appear! Here they come! There's no stopping them now! Good whack!
Killing Flash! Behold the arts of my ancestors! Nangetsu style! Aaron! You're finished! Rock! Hurricane! Let's go!
I'll help you! Rolling black cloud!
Who wants some next?
Take that! Double that!
That's venomization, all right. Definitely stronger than that headless lump of armor.
I beg your pardon?
Not you.
The demon from the villa?
No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therian.
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
A damned Therian. So that's what Tabitha meant when she said we'd find out shortly.
But Your Highness, why do you have a Therian?
It's like I said, Griffin has been my dear friend ever since I was a child. Even if he's a Therian now, that hasn't changed.
So you knew you were helping a Therian escape. What are you plotting?
I have no plots or schemes. I just want Griffin to be free.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. The Crown Prince and future king, he's gonna do whatever he likes.
I suppose I am at that. But if I am, it's the first time I've ever been allowed a choice of my own. When you're a prince, you're not a person. You're an institution, one designed to serve the state and its people. Say, for instance, you're doing your law studies and your back suddenly itches. What do?
I mean, I'd scratch it. Who wouldn't?
When I did that, my tutor gave me a whipping so hard the blood ran down my back. The reason being that I prioritized a personal feeling, that is to say my itch, over my studies in service of the state. Seeing Griffin lay claim to the skies let me imagine my own freedom. It was my lone solace over the years. But then, he turned out to be responsive to Innominat's power.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey is creating Therians.
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorius' vision of reason and will. Even so, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin locked up and unable to fly. Never. I tricked the Exorcist on guard and disabled the barrier. But then Griffin attacked the Exorcist and killed him.
That's why you said you could never go back.
They can overlook a single dead exorcist, but with a Therian removed, malevolence will engulf the capital.
I knew full well what I was doing. And yet, I couldn't watch my friend's life be stripped away.
Your Highness.
He chose a single bird over the world. Why do you think that birds fly?
That's what Lord Artorius asked me.
My anatomy book says birds can fly because their bones are light and their wing muscles are enormously strong.
Birds fly because a bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. That's what I think.
I understand now. As long as you remain on this island, you may do as you please. But if you try to escape, I'll kill you.
That should work. This way we'll have him on hand if we ever need a hostage.
Understood. I appreciate you letting Griffin and me stay here.
Well, now that that's taken care of, let's build ourselves a hideout.
Hey, Velvet, do you know where Eleanor is?
Wasn't she just playing with you?
Yeah, but then she left. I'm worried because she looked pretty sad. Can you go find her?
Why me? All right, fine. Just don't cry on me, okay?